What was it about this project that made you want to be involved? We'll start with Sindhu.
It was an extremely funny script. Uh, Everything else about it was secondary to me. It was so funny. And it was a very refreshing kind of funny story about a family. And then the family happened to be Indian. I was like, hey, I can do that. But it was hilarious. It was a crazy, funny script. It was a crazy story. And then it was Indian. So those three things.
Yeah, I agree. It's really funny. Also, every character is so different from each other, and it kind of reflects all the different perspectives that you have with an immigrant camp family coming to America. It's not a monolith, it's not the same. And I found those characters really relatable and real.
It is involved with the writing and directing, but as actors, you're involved with it too. How did you not navigate authenticity and not, falling into perceived stereotypes?
That is a great question. Look, the writing was extraordinary and the thinking through of the whole show and what it and how real it was going to be, how authentic was already in place. But there were points where being from India, I was a little bit like, but would this family say this? They're from because you can become very specific because I know India inside out and up and down and right, left, center. So there was conversations about that and everything was discussed. And then you kind of, sometimes you have to set some stuff aside if you're making a TV show, like Sindhu Relax, you know. And sometimes it was like, yeah, sure, you can go with that because then it's easier to be in character. But
Hmm.
there wasn't a whole lot of that. And there was a lot of conversation around costume and what they would wear and why would they wear that. And it is a very modern family. She's a very modern mom. So those were all discussions that were invited and then they were had. Yeah.
I think the fact that the show is written by South Asian people, it's acted by people who are South Asian and they're South Asian crew members. That's where it really matters. I think you can have a very diverse cast, but if the behind the scenes are not also diverse, you're gonna get a stereotype. You're gonna get brown people who are saying things that do not make any sense or are true at all. It's gonna be inaccurate. So I think the show is set up to do well in that sense.
All right. And last question, speaking of perceptions, the show gives you the opportunity to how your characters how they see themselves and how other characters see them. What was that experience like as an actor?
Sahana, you go.
You're asking about how the storytelling is based on who's telling it.
Yeah, and then as an actor, you get the opportunity to play with more than one role for the same person in a way.
It's so fun. I love it's like like you said, it's like getting to play multiple roles in one. Um, it's and getting to play different genres. And that's like an actor's dream, is to kind of be able to do everything in one show.
Anything that,
Yeah.
what about you?
No, because I think every time someone talks about Sudha, they're pretty much saying exactly what happened. So,
All right.
but I mean,
Great. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank
thank
you.
you.